Hello everybody, it's SuffolkBlue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Welcome back to New Seattle. We're back in our SimCity Let's Play. We are applying the money. Look at the cash that's coming in. I mean, I can get rid of that bond as well. Let's do that too. That's going to make earning a little bit better for us, even more money. What we're going to look at doing today is to finish off this area here. We do want to get police involved. All right, we are going to need to put some police in if we are to see some of these lands, some of these roads, sorry, and these estates to build up. So we are going to put in some police. So I think I'm going to do that. Having just paid that loan back, I may take it back out again, but that will give me enough money to. That's lots more expensive. Except, okay, so now we've got the 31. We have enough for our police. Oh, that's not police. That's police for our police station. So we can now look at where we can put this in order to be able to get the best effect, I suppose. And I'm sort of tempted. I am sort of tempted to put it sort of like on the edge here somewhere. Like there, why not? So we've now put our police station in. I think that's quite important. I think we needed to get some law and order into New Seattle. What's wrong with you? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Crime. We have a crime. That's okay. We've just put in a police centre. Now they're going to recruit. They're now hiring. Let's put in some upgrades, such as we've got to put in our. I wonder, where can we put these cars in? See, the cars can go along there, so we don't want to put anything along there, really. We've obviously got our prisons, which we can put in. We've got plenty of prison space around us, which is good. Let's put in a flag straight outside, and let's put in... There we go. Fantastic. So we put those in. We're not going to... Obviously, we haven't got enough money at the moment to put in another patrol car, but we will do. In come our officers. They're now hopefully going to get into their police cars and go and sort out some of these crimes that are going on. What's wrong with you? Really just opened. Police station will send officers on patrol and respond to emergency calls. Criminals start out with small-time hoodlums. That's what a great word, hoodlums. If you don't arrest them, they move on to bigger and bolder crimes. While low-wealth Sims are tough enough to be unaffected, mid- and high-wealth Sims won't live in a crime-infested neighbourhood. Okay. Well, we've got our police in now, so we'll leave them for now, and I'm going to leave that space around them for the time being, so that we can put in the additional jails and such forth that we need to do. And we can already see some of these are beginning to expand now that we've got some. What's that? Oh, that's a precinct. Okay. So there we go. What do you want? Now, I'm really enjoying life here. Some meet here. I was talking about some friends and we agreed we'd like a place to worship. I like the idea of another place to worship. Obviously, we've got a church over here. We could do a bit of diversity. Let's go and have a look at our city specializations. Now, where was it? Is it under tourism? Culture, maybe? Worship. Yes. So, we could go for a mosque, because we've obviously already got a church in. Sort of make it a little bit equal and even. I quite like that idea. What does the church look like? Church looks good though. That way around or that way around? That way around. There we go, another church in. There we go. Thank you very much. Very welcome. Off you pop. Right. Plenty of stuff going on. So these are now got more House of Worship, so I'm assuming these are going to raise themselves up as well. That'd be even more money, which will be pretty good. If they did that, that would be good. House of Worship, that's fine. Let's come off there. So let's go back to putting in. We obviously want some more of all types of residential, so we're going to put in some there, some there, and some there. So there we go. We're filling in that area, giving plenty of space Now we probably might need to put another fire station in soon. Just putting it out there, because this one obviously all the way over here is quite small. You want to live in a mega tower? That's not going to happen. Let's put in our education and get our bus stops in over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. Just means that the kids can get to school when we do that. We also want to put our mass transit in and put in these bus stops as well. So here, 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 here. One on that side. One outside the church. I don't need another one. Excellent. That puts that in. He wants a mega core. That's not going to happen yet either. Again, we've got some more building going over here as we start to just expand some of these. Just expand up a little bit. Let's go and have a look at the church. Haven't got anyone in there yet, but they are working. It's already gone. We're waiting for the afternoon shift for that, really, to see what effect that has. Let's go back to our roads. So, these are in. That should see a little boost going up over there, which is fine. What do you want? Nothing. Streetcars. Do we want to put in some more buses or policemen? See, I'm thinking about policemen to start with. Because we want to make sure that we have good low crime. If we're going to start building these roads up and turning them into more high range, high purpose types of places, then we really are going to need to build that. That's quite a nice avenue down the stretch there, all the way up to the motorway, all the way from the town hall. Means getting in and out of the centre should be easier. These are a bit slow though, aren't they? They're not really firing along as fast as I had expected. Never mind. Never mind. Let's put that road across from there. To there. And to there. So we're just starting to carving this up a little bit just so that it makes it easier to see what we're doing. Now, police are in. We are making some money. Let's just speed up a little bit and see whether these houses have any effect. We might have to improve our school, is what I'm thinking, you see, because obviously we're putting loads more people in. So I think I should probably build. I'm wondering whether this is too big and whether I should put another close in, you know. But I don't know how much I would lose in the middle there. It's not too bad to have some empty areas. I can fill them full of forest. Up goes the cash. Already at 3,000 an hour. Yeah, starting to fill out a little bit. Little estates. Just watching these move in. 3,100. That's a good. It's a good amount. Let's slow that down a second. Yes, let's look at the school. The school is probably, I should already be over capacity if I'm being honest, but we'll see. Apparently it isn't, and they haven't asked for it. What do they want? Proper house of worship. Yeah, 5,000, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have a gap in the middle here, but I think what I can do, I don't know whether I can put trees in basics. Large field park. Yeah. I'm just saying whether there was anywhere beautification, you know, putting like just planting forest without actually having to put in any. I can't see anything. The only thing I could think of potentially doing is looking at putting in stuff like something in the middle there, but it would appear that you would have to knock down stuff to do that. Definitely the poorer area. Definitely the poorer area because it's by all of the. Oh, got a fire. Are you going to put this fire out, or are you just going to sit there? This is on fire. Why are you not putting that out? Hello? Where exactly are you going? That's on fire. And that's on fire. Oh, yeah, we are going to have increase our fire coverage, maybe. We're at 25. Let's have a look at what we can do over here for the fire station. What? You should be working harder. Do a fireworks show. No! No, go away. Stop asking for that. Right, let's see whether we can upgrade you and put in an additional... I could put it that way around. I didn't realise I could go that way around. Yep, there we go. Just increasing. Put on the fire. Put on the sign. And shut that down. So we've now increased the amount of fire trucks that we have. That should help. So we've got 2 fire trucks now. Yeah. That will help. Now, is this other one burnt? Look! Really need to get hold of this, guys. Thank you. If we can just help put that out, would be great. Don't really want that spreading. Brilliant. So we're expanding a little bit of that. I think I'd love to know whether you're going to be full or not. 701 were taught today. Let's have a look at our education and let's see who is and is not being educated. Yeah, we've got loads to come in. I'm going to increase the size of this school. I know they haven't asked for it yet, but I think it's probably necessary. Let's go to upgrades. We can't put on any more individuals, but we can of course start looking at putting on ceilings. So we can do that. And that's just going to increase the size. I'm going to put on another bus to help them get to school on time. We're almost at capacity for that. It's a big school. It really is a big school, but it's fine. It'll be good. It'll be worth it. So how many can it teach now? 950. Let's see what difference that makes over the course of some time. Oh, they are struggling with that fire. Look at this. Oh dear. Abandoned. It was a full fire. We need to knock that down and start again, I think. Off it goes. Are there any other abandoned buildings I need to know about? No. That's pretty good. Okay. And you have got no one in the jail cells. You've got 2 police cars. That seems to be enough at the moment. I can't see anybody screaming at the top of their voice for more. For more of that. You want Amiga, I suppose. We are going to do that in Norwich Hills. When we expand out, that's where I think the Amiga is going to be. We're not going to put it in our main capital. Excuse me. I want the high school over here. I think I want all the schools over this side. I'm going to cut this in half. Yeah, let's do it this way. Too close to an intersection, and this one I suppose is the same. So how the hell is that one alright, but this one isn't? Crazy. Let's put in some more. What do we need? We've got... I want to put another bit of blue in here. As in this bit here. That can be blue. And then these are going to be green again. Fabulous. And let's just pop in our school buses as always. Like that. And let's pop in our mass transit ones as well, although they are... How much are they? 200. We need a bit more money. Really? Okay. Okay. Average weights of 200. What I don't get is we're not making any money. Bus map, tourism map. They're not really going anywhere for any tourism because we haven't got anything touristy for them to go to. But I am surprised you don't make any money out of that. That does surprise me. does surprise me. Can't do anything in the middle there. Okay, fair enough. Let's look at the school is now closed, as we know. Let's speed up a wee bit. See if we can't move along a little bit. So let's have a little look from the air, and where because one of the things we've got to start looking at is now expanding these roads. So if we come down to the road, I go to here. How does one update a road? Road upgrades. Here we go. So if I was to upgrade that road to medium density, and that road to medium density, that road to medium density, that one to medium. So just around. Can't afford that one yet. But we're just seeing what that effect, because I think as we upgrade these, what I'm expecting to happen is that allows these buildings to upgrade too, because they're in a good area. Higher upgraded roads means that more traffic can pass through them, because we're getting more in the centre of the city, and that hopefully will enable these to upgrade themselves a wee bit as well. Let's do another upgrade here. Let's go do the whole bit around here actually. So there we go. All of around the main government buildings have been upgraded so they can contain the maximum, or at least more traffic. And that, I believe, should help. What I'm going to do, I'm also going to put in some more parks. Plazas, I could put a plaza in. That's pretty cool. Just whilst, again, all of these will have to go when we build out, expand our city hall. They will actually have to get less of those. There we go. So we're upping the land value. Now again, all these wonderful buildings which are currently being built will probably find themselves in an awful lot of bother once I knock them down, but it's okay for now because we're not looking at expanding just yet. Super condo, wealthy condo things are being built. This is a good for the around the area here, and you can see our commercial area around the council's building is also upgrading itself, turning itself into something a little better, hopefully with more money attached to it. That's what we're looking for. Building up, speed them up a little bit so we can see what we actually end up building would be nice. That's a big building we're building there, whatever that is. That's nice. So it's high land value, obviously because it's right in the centre and it's got good roads and it's got lots of nice stuff around it. Swimming pool on top. That's quite pretty. That won't last very long, sadly, though. It'll all probably disappear. This is a vacant property, big property. I don't know what they're for. Doesn't really say. It's just a vacant building, I suppose, which they can go into. Hold on, what's it say it is here? Greed reality. Awesome. Good. Well, we've upgraded then the middle bit. Oh, that does look nice. Doesn't it, though? It does look nice. These are all vacant buildings at the moment. But hopefully, as I say, we want to build a bit of commercial heartland at the centre of our city, where our skyscrapers and stuff will be, whilst on the outskirts, on the edges, is where, ordinary people live, outside of all of that. Our education is the most expensive part, which is fine. I don't mind spending a lot on education, because as I say, it puts crime down, it puts fire risk down. We're at 2.5 stars. 701 out of 870 now, because we've got a capacity in that school of 950. We should be all right. What's that? That's the high school. I would like to get that started. Public library, 200. There's a sim as a law, so we could look at putting in maybe something over here like a library, because this is the furthest away from the school. We also lose least by putting in a library along this sort of route, because they're only small tiny houses, so we're not losing a huge amount of land let's just see whether I can put them, whether I want it on an edge or whether I want it in the middle. I think I probably want it in the middle by a bus stop. There we go. Let's pop the public library in. Just because, I just think it helps. I think it'll help with the education level and just push that up a little bit. What do you say? Public library. Welcome to the new public library. Schools can educate students, but for your older folk, the library is a place to go. These are quick and easy, pump out knowledge and skill across your city. Okay, that's good. That means that these are going to raise up a little bit. So that's raised land value, has it? I didn't realise it had a land value associated to it. Let's have a little look at land value. Let's go to Plaza. Let's pick up. It doesn't matter because we can do that. Yeah, it does. So it has just a tiny little bit of land value out there. But obviously, because we're so close to the industrial heartlands over on this side, it's sort of quite clear that it's not necessarily going to be enough to offset the bad parts of living next door to a major industrial estate. So that's not going to help us, but it doesn't matter too much. We've now got some high value residents in, which is good. Probably am going to need to expand both the buses and the police soon. Pleased that we have expanded the old fire station, because that's going to help them. Off they are. There's an ambulance off on patrol. Now, they hadn't thought about the ambulance. I wonder how that's doing. Is that struggling as well? Clinic, 8 being treated, 25. We've got a waiting room capacity of 10. Injuries 10 a day, 6 18. So we're getting close to capacity, but we're not at capacity, which is fine. And we'd probably end up having to build another clinic anyway, if we wanted to expand that much further. Everyone seems to be reasonably happy. Commercial happiness down a little bit, probably because of crime, or the recent crime effects. But I wouldn't be too concerned with that right now. Excellent. We could look at just rounding off. Actually, let's do this right, otherwise we'll end up off centre. There we go. Not enough money, need a bit more cash. Come on, hurry up. And then what we can do is we can just finish off what we've done here. So we've turned it from a sort of horizontal grid line to little blocks and squares. Again, not the most efficient, but it just changes the shape of the city. Otherwise, it all looks the same, and that can be really dull. Let's speed up a little bit again. More cash. Oops. More cash, please. 57. Okay, we've got some more money. Let's put the last of that road in. Something like that. Excellent. We want to put another blue in. Another blue. And then we're going to do, I think the rest of these can be green. Excellent. Let's go and do our education part while we're here. Popping in our school buses for these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Shouldn't need ones along the top there, so that should be okay. But let's put in our buses. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one in the middle, why not? 5. Good coverage for the buses, I think. Pretty good coverage for buses. I could look at putting some down here along the main route, but we won't do that just now. I think we'll be okay not doing that for a little while. So they're all in. Let's just have a quick look at our utilities again. Sewage or water levels are fine. Sewage excess 6.8. That's going to start creeping down. Power is getting towards the yellow, but we're okay at the moment. And we, of course, can have things like solar plants now. We haven't just got to have wind, although I do like the idea of wind, and we might put another one at the top here to help that out. But everything's got power that needs to have power, at least at the moment. They're going in there. I think we've made a good start. So really today, the main job of today was to put in the cop shop, as we call it, put in the police station over here. Cop shop's in place. We might have to look at expanding that. We put another church in. We finished off the look of this area, even though we haven't actually put in, it hasn't grown massively. But these are the suburbs. These are the bits on the edge of town, and I don't mind them being quite small. So there we go. I think that's going to do us for today. Cop shops in, libraries in. That's finished. This is finished. Loads done today. When we come back next time, one of the things I want to start looking at is trying to build up the middle again. Alright, so just expanding these out, checking the fields, checking the parks and stuff, and just making sure that we've got something in there which is going to raise the land value of this. I don't know how much these are going to cost to expand again, or whether we can upgrade them again. High density, yes we can. So they can go up again if we need them to. So we might do that to see. But at the moment then, I think we're going to leave it there. There we go, New Seattle, with its gorgeous new buildings as well. Go and check out some of the other videos on my channel. We've got Minecraft, KSP, Crusader Kings 2, and we've got a new Let's Play series coming up very soon as well. Thanks very much for watching. Give a big thumbs up. Put a comment in the bottom there if you want to say hello or have a chat. That's awesome. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.